All right, so let me show you how simple it is to start setting on your website. Even if you have not selected a website that is with e-commerce in mind, you can enable e-commerce in just a minute. So you can just click go to the store and that's your store review. From here, you can start customizing basically everything about your solution. And the first thing, well, we can see here a few of the main things that you need to do is, of course, to create products. You can go into the products area and then, yeah, you'll see maybe some dummy products or no products at all. So you can just delete those or you can edit them or you can just, yeah, start a new product and select what kind of a product you want to sell. Physical product, digital, service, or a membership. For the sake of the example, let's say we want to sell a service which is basically, yeah, some kind of a service that you want to sell to them. Now let's go with service one. You can upload an image for your service, which is nice to have in general because in the checkouts and some other places to be able to see them. But yeah, let's just select some dummy image for that, which is just a blob. You can add categories for your products if you want to organize them into categories, if you want to have a whole store front, if it's just a few products and services that you want to sell. I mean, it's not really needed. But yes, you can set up that as well. Add a description. It's nice to have, not required. But yes, some kind of a price. This is really important to have. Let's say our service will be $99. It can be on sale, so maybe $129 and $99 is the sale price. So that's it. Always looks like we have discounted it. This is good for converting more people, basically. You can make this product also to be a subscription. So if you want to sell subscriptions, it can be recurring payments, it can be ongoing, a few payments, basically on installments. You can set up how many installments you want to set up. And you can make it as a subscription. There's other things such as stock keeping unit. You can have inventory tracking of how many products you have, variations of the product, thank you pages, additional questions that you want to ask people or tag users when they purchase this product with a specific tag. You can do that to segment them. When you're ready, just click on Save Changes, and your product is ready to go. You can actually preview it from this button here to see the product itself that you want to sell. Or again, if you want to sell it directly to a checkout, I'll show you in a second. But yes, you can go into your store and you can go into other places as well, which are very important, which is to connect your payment processor. You cannot sell a product without having a payment processor enabled. And you can do that from settings, payments. And from there, you can select what kind of a payment processor you want to use for selling your service in this case, or product, whatever it is. So you can connect as many as you want. For the sake of the example, we'll just put a payment on delivery just to have a way of people submitting a payment to see how everything looks. Other things that you can do is, of course, you can have discount codes. You can see and manage a subscription from here. If you have subscription payments, reviews, and the layouts as well. So, like, for example, we didn't like, let's say, the product page. We can customize our product page to have better colors. So, for example, here we can select maybe the background should be something like that. That's not the green one. Could be visible. We can customize different things, paddings, whatever it is, you can just customize it to your liking to, fit your brand and business and whatever you're trying to do. But yeah, let's say something like that for our products. And yes, you have a host
Or
of.
front if you want to. You can go and edit that one, the store catalog as well, with all the products that you have inside. As you can see, here are the new product we just created. So this way you can import and add as many products as you wish. Or again, like I said, if you have a specific set of products and only want to show them in a very compact way, or maybe just directly into a
Checkout page, let's do that now. So on our website, we can just create let's say a page called services. And let's say these services are actually actual products. Well, here, instead of these dummy ones, we can just add, for example, our store widget and add it into this position. And here we can show which products, let's say selected products, and we select only the service one. And this is a product that you can list here in a specific manner. You can have it in different ways, with padding, with different design views, with buy now option. However you want to have it, you can show this type of information, left in stock, etc., into the page. So you can list your products in such a way, again, utilizing your store widget. The other option is directly to have a checkout. And let's create a new product page. I think that would be a nice way to show you that. So let's go and create a product page which can have a checkout directly into that page. Here it is a product page which does not have a checkout right away, but we can select maybe, yeah, something like this. Let's go with a product, a service checkout. So we just created it. Let's go to service checkout. So this is a page that we created. It is utilizing the store checkout widget. So from here, we can select which is the product we want to sell, which is the service, and we can customize how this whole thing will look like. So we can make it maybe, yeah, looking like this, but with some padding and some bank summary. Um, yeah, something like that. So we have now our checkout with the pre-selected Service One product. So you can directly send people to this page when they want to purchase the Service One product. And yeah, no add to cart, no processes. You just directly send them to this page. You can customize information on the site or remove it, however you want to customize this checkout page. And when you preview, you have now here the information. It saves it from our previous tests. So we can now submit this payment with pay on delivery. So it's not collecting the payment right away, but when the service is delivered, which does not make sense for a service, but for the sake of the example, without connecting an actual payment processor. And the customer can actually submit the order and see a summary. So it's simple as that. The checkout widget itself has a lot of functionalities, such as what kind of a products you want to select, if you want to have a bump offer, so like some kind of an upsell. Let me show you that. So let's say you want to upsell them one of the other products that were part of uh, the part of the store. So let's go. It's do you want this product? Product one, description, and here it is an example. Well, we clicked on cancel. So product. Do you want this product? And we can save it. So that added this bump offer into our whole checkout experience. So somebody can just click and add this into the order. So let me show you how this whole thing looks like. We already created an order, but yeah, here it is now. We have the bump offer. You can add it, and you can see that bump will be added as product one. The only thing here is because this was a physical product, now it requires a shipping method, which we haven't set up, and that's why it also requires a shipping address where this product will go. If it is a service, you can get away with that without having billing, shipping details because nothing to ship. It's a service. It's mandatory. It can be mandatory or not. But yes, when you sell a physical product, obviously you need mandatory shipping and a shipping method, which it's very simple. You set it up again from the store area. When you go to settings, and go to shipping to create your shipping rules. Obviously, how much it will charge. If somebody purchases a product, maybe it can be free shipping after a specific amount. It is entirely up to you. And what happens? Now in the orders area, we have an order, which is the previous purchase that we made. And yeah, this is from Joe 2. We can see information about the order, what is the status, because it's not paid, it's what's paid on delivery. You can change it whenever you are being paid, for example. And here it is paid. You can also change the status of the service and other things that you can do with the order and save order changes. You can also customize the order, modify the items, add notes, add different settings here. You can customize the orders however you want. And you can update the order very easily and send such an update email to the user if the status have changed. Just like that, you can manage and see all the orders inside of your store. And every abundant, you can also see it here as well. And this is how simple it is to have store, to create your products, to connect the payment processor, and to actually see and customize your product pages, your lists of items, and then add them into different pages inside of your website or in the form of a checkout. Form of a checkout is really great because that allows you to have a direct way of sending people to a checkout so that they can submit a payment for a specific service. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The simplicity of having your own store. All this information again will be stored about each contact in the CRM. So you can see information that they did, which is they submitted this order. So you can see information about the order. You can, yeah, you can see all that inside here. You can see it here in the orders area. So you can customize and changing the status, cancel the order, etc., and notify the user based on what has happened with them. You can see information. And all that is being tracked in the activity. So it's a really cool way to track everything inside of the customer's profile and in the store at the same time. As well, that is also coming with great analytics about sales, etc., etc. And it shows 0 right now because we already canceled the appointment, the order, and that's why it was yeah, counted as 0. And now again, it is complete, so it is counted now as the $99 that we just made. This is it. This is how simple it was to start, a store to start selling whatever products you want, and yeah, to have them inside of your website. If you want to add an add to cart to your header, it's very simple. You just go and click add to cart, and now people, if they have anything in their cart by adding products from the store, it will be shown here, and they can go into the standard flow. This is a flow that you can customize easily from the store again. Product page, the store catalog page. These are the default ones that will directly take information from the store, and the store checkout page as well as the thank you page, the cart as well, or order complete area as well if somebody completes an order. So all these pages are customizable. If you want, you can play around with them or just leave them as they are. So this is it, the simplicity of selling in your websites from start to finish in a few minutes.